supplements industry is worth $3.5 billion and it's growing. What that means is that you are bombarded with marketing about supplements that are said to transform your skin, so it's really hard to know what actually works. I am a nutritionist specialising in skin health, and in this video I'm going to share 5 evidence-based supplements that genuinely make a difference. I'm going to explain how to know if they're right for your skin, plus exactly how much to take of each to see an effect. And spoiler alert, these supplements aren't the prettiest or the most expensive or the ones endorsed by celebrities. So if you want to know what's actually worth your time and your money, keep watching. So a quick hello if you're new here. My name is Fiona and I'm a registered nutritionist with a master's degree in nutritional medicine. On this channel we talk about how to eat for great skin, because true skincare starts on your plate. If you haven't already, please consider hitting the subscribe button because it really helps the channel. Right, first up on our list is borage oil. Now this is not a new or a sexy supplement, but in the right person, it is a really effective one. Borage oil is rich in a special type of fat called gamma-linolenic acid, or GLA for short. This fatty acid not only helps you to build up a strong skin barrier, but it also has a potent anti-inflammatory effect. Now, fish oil often gets all the glory in this respect, but I think that if you have anything inflammatory going on, say acne or eczema or rosacea or even just red and irritated skin, borage oil can be a really nice supplement to try. The reason your skin loves borage oil is because it's not very good at making GLA itself, and it's also quite hard to get enough GLA in your diet. In the right person who really needs some GLA, borage oil can have a pretty transformative effect. The evidence-based dose is 400 to 500 milligrams of GLA a day, which is the amount you'll typically find in 2 to 3 capsules of borage oil like this one. Now you can also find GLA in evening primrose oil, but it's a much lower concentration, so you wind up having to take more capsules, which I know lots of people don't like. Now I do want to say here that it's commonly known in the research that some people respond really well to borage oil, while others have more of a subtle effect. That probably comes down to how much inflammation you have going on, and also how good your specific enzymes are at making GLA from other healthy fats in your diet. Now the only way you're really going to know is by trying it. And although I'm trying to explain how these supplements are helpful, please bear in mind that it's not personalized advice. You must always check in with your doctor before you start any new supplements, and that applies to borage oil and all the other supplements I mention in this video. So borage oil can be great if you have inflammation or irritation or a compromised skin barrier. Moving on to our second supplement, which is probiotics. Now we have all heard of these by now, but the point I always try and make about probiotics is that when it comes to your skin, it is not a one-size-fits-all approach. Different probiotic strains have different strengths and abilities. Saying otherwise is kind of like saying all dogs are the same, when you know that a Great Dane and a Chihuahua are very different with very different energies. So the secret to finding a probiotic that really works is to choose one with a strain that has been proven to help your specific skin concern. Now I deep dive into this in my video on probiotics for skin, which you can find there. But let's do a quick recap here too. So for acne, current data suggests that either the strain Lactobacillus rhamnosus GG or a blend of Lactobacillus strains can be really helpful. And you can find those in this supplement and this supplement respectively. For sensitive skin, what we know so far is that Lactobacillus paracasei ST11 can help to soothe sensitivity and improve skin barrier recovery. And again, you can find that strain in this product. For atopic dermatitis or eczema, one of the most promising strains used in the research so far is Lactobacillus salivarius LS01. This can help to alleviate symptoms and reduce that dreaded itch, and you can find it in this product. Now for eczema or atopic dermatitis, a blend of Lactobacillus and bifidobacteria strains may also be helpful, and again you can find those in something like this one. Now for all of these, the dosing is still a pretty inexact art. We used to think that when it came to probiotics, more was always better, but now thinking on this is shifting. For all of these, somewhere between 5 and 30 colony forming units or CFUs daily should be enough to see an effect. And that's typically between 1 and 3 capsules or 1 and 3 sachets depending on the product. So probiotics are a good choice for problem skin, including acne and eczema. Just make sure you're using the one that's right for your concern. Before we move on to our third supplement, let me just say that if you're interested in this concept of leveraging food and food products as skincare, you should download my free guide, Skincare Starts on Your Plate, the Jumpstart Guide. You can find it at my website, fionalawsonnutrition.com, and I will also pop the link in the video description box below for you. Moving on to our third supplement, which is POLYPODIUM LEUCOTOMOS extract. Now this is sometimes known commercially as fern block. Now it has a super sciencey name, but all it is an extract from a fern plant that grows in Central and South America. And it turns out this fern contains compounds that are really good at protecting your skin from sun damage. And it seems to be able to do this both protectively and regeneratively. So for example, the research shows that when people take POLYPODIUM LEUCOTOMOS extract, or let's just call it PLE for short, their skin is much less likely to burn when they're in the sun. It's almost as if PLE is giving each of your skin cells a tiny little sun hat. But say you've already picked up some sun damage and it's showing up as dark spots or hyperpigmentation. Research also suggests that taking PLE can help to reduce these. Now, to be clear, taking PLE is not an excuse to skip the sunscreen. But if you have a naturally light or fair skin tone like I do, or you have a darker skin tone and you know that you're prone to hyperpigmentation, it can be a good one to take, especially during periods where you're just out in the sun more. The research-backed dose is between 240 and 720 milligrams daily, which is somewhere between 1 and 3 capsules. And you can dial this up or down depending on your sun exposure. So PLE is great for sun protection and hyperpigmentation. Moving on to our fourth supplement, which is astaxanthin. Now I've spoken about this at length before, but again, let's just go over it here. Astaxanthin is a powerful antioxidant. In fact, it is 6,000 times more potent than vitamin C. It's also the natural compound that gives lobsters and salmon and flamingos their pretty pink colour. Now I always say that taking astaxanthin won't turn you pink, but it might give you a natural glow. Research has shown that taking astaxanthin can do everything from minimizing wrinkles to boosting hydration to enhancing your skin's natural sun protection. I find astaxanthin can be a great one to take if you're perhaps getting a bit older, or if you just feel your skin is looking a bit dull and you want an easy way to pep it up from the inside out. And because it's so potent, you don't need to take much to see an effect. Literally somewhere between 2 and 6 milligrams a day is enough, and I typically settle on about 4 milligrams a day, and that's never more than 1 capsule. Now before you start thinking astaxanthin sounds like a miracle pill, you should know that a lot of the research looking into astaxanthin is funded by people who are making astaxanthin supplements. But if you've watched enough of my videos, you will know that this is a common problem in the skin supplement world, and actually a common problem in the cosmetic world in general. It's not enough to write off the data entirely, but I would say just have a healthy dose of skepticism if you do decide to take it. But I do know it's one of those supplements that people just seem to swear by. Make sure the supplement you choose contains astaxanthin suspended in some kind of healthy fat like olive oil, because this helps your body to use the astaxanthin much more effectively. An example of that is this supplement, but you can find more recommendations in my full-length video on astaxanthin, and I'll pop that link in the video description box below for you. So try astaxanthin if your skin feels dull and you just want to give it a bit of a boost. Right, we come to the last supplement on our list, which is collagen peptides. Now my first ever video on YouTube was about collagen supplements, so feel free to scroll back and check that one out. Again, the headline here is that while the data we have is far from perfect, the research does suggest that taking collagen peptides can help you to look younger. Now, one meta-analysis, which is like a large study of studies, concluded that taking collagen peptides could boost skin hydration, boost skin elasticity, and reduce fine lines and wrinkles. Now, this analysis looked at 20-year-olds to 70-year-olds, but actually the bulk of the research is on women aged 35 plus. So if you're a woman in your mid-30s or older, and especially if you're a postmenopausal woman with wrinkles and other signs of aging, collagen could be a good one for you. Now you'll notice that I've been saying collagen peptides throughout, and that is intentional. You can take whole collagen, but collagen peptides are like little snipped up bits of collagen, and the research suggests that these are way more effective for your skin. Another name for collagen peptides is hydrolyzed collagen, so you might see that on supplement labels too. You want to go for type 1 collagen peptides, which is the type of collagen that's most abundant in your skin, and you want to take between 2.5 grams and 5 grams daily. Now collagen peptides are one of the supplements that I take, and I have noticed a difference from it. The one I have, which is Bare Biology Skin Fill, is a flavorless, odorless powder, so I can add it to drinks and to food. So you don't even need to take a capsule, which I know is a big bonus for a lot of people. So take collagen for fine lines, wrinkles and laxer skin, especially if you're a woman in your mid-30s or older. There we have it, the 5 evidence-based supplements that can genuinely make a difference to your skin. Now don't take all of these at once. Choose one that's most relevant to your skin concerns and start with that. And with all of these, patience is the name of the game. They are not a short-term solution. You need to commit to taking them daily for at least 12 weeks or 3 months to give them a chance to work on your skin, and then judge whether they're worth it for you. And I know I've said it until I'm almost blue in the face, but please remember that this advice is not personalized to you. The reason I say that is because supplements are potent. They can interact with some medications and they are not suitable for everyone. So please check in with your doctor before you start any new supplements. Thank you for watching until the very end. If you enjoyed this video, you will like that one. I hope to see you there. Otherwise, I will see you next time for another video on nutritional skincare.